Hello, hello. Howdy. Hopefully my audio is working. That was y'all sold nothing. Hold up. Oh, you get to see my OBS screen real quick. Crackers. There we go. This is why you need to test things before you decide to like jump feet first into something. I should have this figured out already, but that's okay. But howdy, I hope everyone's having a good day so far. It's been a second since I streamed, and I'm excited to work on another epic musical animatic, just because, who wouldn't be excited to work on an epic musical animatic? Currently, I'm working on Scylla, because that is my favorite of all of the whatchamacallit. That's my favorite song in the musical so far, or just in general. And I kind of did a poll on Instagram, and it was between Scylla and 600 Strike, and Scylla won. So currently we're working on like the middle chunk of it. I have it like divided in minutes, and currently working on the middle chunk of it. I think I'll play it for you guys, but unfortunately there's not going to be any sound, just for, I don't know, copyright reasons if something happens. So, and hopefully my audio is coming through alright. Like I said, I did not test anything before stream, which probably I should have done, and yet I didn't. One thing that I should open up. It's got a little frog down in here. Keep you guys a little bit more entertained. Alright. Boom. But how's everyone's day going so far? Hope everyone's having a good day. I've had a pretty alright day. I've actually, like, I've had time to draw. In the last 2 weeks, I've been so busy. I have not had any time to draw whatsoever. So. Real quick, I'm trying to do something real quick. Alright, cool. Now the frog can clone itself. It's been a while since I've actually had the frogs on stream that can clone themselves, so we'll see how many frogs we get on this stream. Alright. Anyhow. But I've had a pretty good day so far. Like I said, I'm actually drawing, which I haven't got the chance to do for the last 2 weeks because of my sister's wedding. So she is happily married now, which was fun. But I made the mistake of a mistake that I usually make. I waited last minute to actually make my bridesmaid's dress, and that absolutely did me in. I was staying up like almost every single night for a week straight trying to finish it, and the pattern that I had didn't work. Like, patterns are like puzzles that you sew together, and the puzzle was not puzzling, and it was, oh man, it was not a good situation overall, but that's okay. Alright, what frame do I want to start on? I'm gonna do probably this sequence right here for stream, just because I feel like that's a fun sequence. But let me play out the whole kind of middle minute of this. Like I said, there's not gonna be any sound because copyright. But kind of like Odysseus and Eurylochus, full speed ahead kind of segment. Hello, Spearberry, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. Eurylochus light up 6 torches. That's what this part is. Yep, something approaches, and then the goat Scylla And then, I don't know if you guys can hear her, but my cat is absolutely just all up in my business right now. Want to say hi? Want to say hi, Kiki? Oh, hopefully you guys are not getting feedback of her rubbing on the mic. Let's not rub on the mic. I love Kiki, but you're in the way. But yeah, that's kind of the like little storyboards I have so far of it. So from here, it's I don't know, you know. Oh, you have more OC lore? I would love to hear your OC lore if you're willing to share. Alright, let's actually start this. Alright, Kitty, you're not gonna like me. Which actually, I did make a new, like, drawing brush today, as I have. So I'm gonna test this out and see how it works for line art. Hello, Lane! Welcome! Alright, so yeah, just made this new line art brush. We're gonna see how it works. Just because I was kind of getting a little fed up with my old ones, so. Give you a minute, this is gonna take a while. No, that's perfectly fine. Alright. Cool. Hopefully I can do a good job. So. I should probably start with the background first, which is gonna be the boat, which is, you know, important. I do have an entire 3D model of a boat that I did find on the Clip Studio Paint asset store, which I think when I finish the animatic will probably link below, which has kind of been my reference for a little bit. But I think for this one, I'm gonna kind of just wing it. Alright. Don't need the boat right now. And what we want to do is, I'm gonna turn this blue. And then lower the opacity. That way it's far in the background. And then hopefully this one's going to be a lot less sketchy than I did my Would You Fall in Love With Me Again animatic. And that was 6 minutes long. So I didn't really, unfortunately, take the time to fully, like, I guess clean up any sketches or do any line art. So hopefully this time I can actually like take the time, clean it up, make it look good. At least that's the hope, you know. From Spiritberry, talking about their OC lore, you rewrote Spirit's lore. Basically the story is that him and his friends are characters from a cartoon that were brought to life with dark magic. Nice. So kind of Bendy the Ink Machine-esque. From Lim, can't wait to see your design of Scylla. Ooh, speaking of my design of Scylla, I actually have concept art that I did. Let me pull that up. Where it's at, I gotta take a look, a gander around. From Spiritberry, pretty much from Bendy the Ink Machine. I mean, hey, you gotta take inspirations from things you know, you know? Where's that diggity dag? Alright, let's see. Is it in my recents? That would be... No, it is not in my recents. Okay. I have like a whole little sketchbook, like a digital sketchbook, and I can never find where it is again. For gosh knows what reason, I can never find where it is again. Alright. I'm just gonna drag them into here. And that way we can show them off down here. But, so, pretty much, my design for Scylla is kind of like a, more like body horror-esque, or her like face can split open, which, we'll have like a fun introduction for the Run for Your Lives, which is this section right here. It's gonna be pretty light, but you guys can kind of see it. Where she's literally gonna come bite your face. That's so kind of like come bite your face. And still have like that pretty, like, you know, maintaining that kind of pretty appearance. And then I had like a full body design that I kind of messed around with a little bit. Where we got little tiny Scylla right here. And then got all the heads. I think they're supposed to be like dog heads or something. I think I heard that somewhere where, like, you know, she has 6 monstrous dog heads. But I'm kind of going for like a whatchamacallit? More kind of body horror, grotesque kind of angle. From Spiritberry, talking about their OCs, also in the show Spirit and Cappuccino were rivals, then were brought to life. Spirit slowly fell in love with enemies to lovers, I love that. Start being excited and annoying. No, you're perfectly fine. You're more than welcome to be excited. And then from Lim, wow, it's very scary, you like it? Thank you, thank you. I actually, oh gosh, let me pull up a picture of the inspiration for like the big Scylla design here. Alright. Let me pull up a picture of this majestic man real quick. So, if anyone is familiar with Resident Evil, yeah, there we go. Maybe let's see if I can get a better picture. All right, perfect. All right, a little more body horror warning, real quick. But if anyone's played Resident Evil, I think his name is Moru or something. I can't remember off the top of my head. But he's kind of like the inspiration for, like, you know, like the jaw opening at the top and then like the mermaid half bottom. So that's kind of the inspiration. Because I know a lot of people usually do kind of like an octopus-like design where you have like Scylla's body up here. And then it devolves into the 6 heads, which, I mean, that's valid too. But I was going for a little different of an angle. So that's kind of this. And I also, maybe this will come through in the final thing or not. But hopefully I can get a little bit more detailed because I like the idea that, like, Scylla quite literally has almost like people embedded in like their designs. Some of the heads split open this way, and then some of them like split open regularly. I don't know. I was thinking like creepy horror monster. Just because, I don't know, I like creature design and I don't design many creatures, so I was like, might as well have a little bit more fun with her design. It is slightly inspired by, I can't remember their name off the top of my head, but they have a pretty popular Scylla animatic. Hello, Wiz, welcome! You just got into Epic last weekend, you're obsessed, can't wait to see my animatic. Thank you! I don't know, it's kind of insane how, even though, like, I guess Epic's been a big thing for a while, that it still hasn't died out yet, and I'm so happy about that. It's still, like, finding people. This is really freaking good. And it deserves to find all the people in the world who would like to watch it. Very creative, like your idea, take your time. Thank you. I mean, this one will hopefully take a lot less time than whatchamacallit? The Would You Fall in Love with Me Again? Because Would You Fall in Love with Me Again is literally 6 minutes long, and Scylla is only 3. So that is half the amount of time. So instead of doing quantity, we can do quality. Or at least that's what I'd like to hope. I don't know, you guys gotta hold me to that. If I start getting lazy, you gotta yell at me, you know? Start taking shortcuts. You gotta absolutely, like, yell at me. Alright. There we go. That looks boat enough. At least for this scene. Scylla is so slay. Slay times 6! Oh my gosh, Wisp, that is... I think that's the best. That's awesome. That was hilarious, thank you. New animation folder. This one, we're gonna turn down the opacity. And then... I should probably start out by drawing Odysseus and Scylla, especially on this one, separately. Like, Scylla on her own layer and Odysseus on their own layer. Just so, in case I want to tween Scylla a little bit, I can move her and Odysseus separately instead of having to go back and cut them out. Which is something I had to do so many gosh darn times for the Would You Love Me Again? Or Fall in Love with Me Again. See, I'm learning. I am learning and evolving. Learning, like, valuable life skills? No. Am I taking a long time to learn? Yes. Do I repeat my mistakes? Also yes, but I am learning. That is the most important part, is learning. Alright. Hold up. Let me put this on 6. And like I said, this is a new line art brush I literally just made today, so we'll see how it works. From Wisp, for real, Eurylochus could be talking mutiny because he was so ready to just leave his crewmates during Puppeteer. Not cool, man. Yep, no, he was 100% ready to dip. It's like, no, we don't need him. We're going. We're leaving. And one thing that I am excited for in this animatic is, so I'm gonna have a couple, like, there's a few scenes where I'm gonna have Eurylochus kind of look at Odysseus and kind of have, like, you know, like a general fuzz over his eyes, like this is not the man he recognizes. Which is gonna, like, happen here once, and then once at the very end of the song. And, oh man, I'm so excited to actually get to, like, the action scenes for the final part, because I really want to do where Eurylochus actually, like, takes a stand and actually attacks one of the heads. So basically, instead of him falling over and his torch being picked up, like, from another person, what I want to do is I want him to hand his torch over to another person so he can, like, grab a weapon, try and protect that person. That person gets scooped up, and this is, like, the very final one. And then for, man, I gotta remember the lyrics. I can't remember the lyrics at this point in time. Gosh darn it. But towards the end, pretty much, Bro's body gets carried over Odysseus, gets, you know, like, gushers. You know, like gushers, you know? And his arm falls with the torch, and then later on, Odysseus, like, pretty much snuffs out the torch with a water bottle that he got from Eurylochus at the beginning. It's gonna be a whole thing. I have a whole plan that probably made absolutely no sense, but I have a plan. You have to believe me. I have a plan, Okay. It's basically just Scylla screaming about murder. Yeah. Yeah. But that's what's so good about the song, alright? There's not many songs that women could just scream about murder. That's a new breaking concept, you know? For real, for real. All women deserve to kill 6 men in a crew if they really want to. I know, I think my favorite like idea / concept about like Scylla and specifically Scylla's depiction in Epic the Musical is her and Odysseus aren't the same because they're quote unquote just monsters. They're the same because they're monsters who do what's necessary. Like, Scylla doesn't take more than she needs. She only needs 6 people. And Odysseus isn't, like, sacrificing his men out of, I just want to get them out of the way. It's, I need to do this in order to get the rest of us home. In order to get myself home. So he does what's necessary. She gotta start a trend. She does! Alright, I gotta remember what the heck I had Odysseus' outfit be. So I doodled something, and I don't know where that doodle went, and so we're going off of fuzzy memory right now. Alright, I'm going straight into line art, which I think I just need to do a secondary sketch before going into line art, but we'll see. I'm not doing the sketch properly. Okay. That's there. That's the second part of his body, yaddy yaddy. There we go. Pretty sure she only takes 6 because her 6 mouths were full. Well, yeah, but I'm talking about, like, Epic the Musical depiction. Because in the actual, like, Odyssey, that is why she only takes 6, is because, you know, all 6 of her mouths already had a guy. And so she doesn't take any more than that. But in Epic specifically, it is quite literally just she only takes 6 because he quite literally marks people out with torches, and she only takes those 6, and she doesn't kill nor harm anyone else in the process. How does the body work again? I've been drawing all day, and I feel like I haven't warmed up at all. You know? Alright, we're gonna do that there. Yeah, I might end up doing 2 passes on line art, just so everything is nice, clean, and you know, clean and orderly. Boom, there we go. not probably going to be the most pristine line art or sketches, but that's okay. Hopefully y'all can live with that, because I'm going to live with that. Even though I said, like, hey, if I get lazy, you guys should yell at me. And I'm not even, like, the first frame in, and I'm already getting lazy. Oh, man. I gotta have more integrity than that. I must build my perseverance a little more. I've already had, like, a lot to do this week. Oh, man. So doing more, I don't know if I want to do more. From Spiritberry, another cool thing, you commissioned someone to make an animation of Cappuccino. Oh, that's gonna look so sweet. Is it specifically like a animation meme or just like a general animation? I didn't know if it was like a trend or something that you wanted to be animated for them. Alright, then he turns here. No, there. Okay. Ooh, animation meme? Nice. I don't know if I'm gonna keep using this line art brush, because I spent so much time earlier today trying to make it, and I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. His eyebrows are way too thick. Ooh, but it's very detailed. Oh, nice. That's gonna be awesome. I am going to be using my liquify tool to kind of push the expressions this entire time. The frog infestation on your screen. Yeah, I mean, normally for streams, especially last year, I had like, you know, the frogs, and they could multiply how they wanted to, and then I kind of like, Frogbert is tweaking. Yeah, they're a little broken. They've been, oh my god. They've been broken for quite a while. You just haven't noticed. Because they've been around on some streams, and some streams they haven't. But, they're not finished nor fixed. And they have not been finished nor fixed for almost going on a year. I think we're like around 8 months they have been broken and not fixed. So... Alright, I gotta push this expression more. I don't know what it is, but I just... Alright, eyebrows... Okay, eyebrows good now. I don't know, I want to fix them one day. Like, there's a couple of things I want to do for streams going forward. Like, I want to fix the frogs. I want to actually get my VTuber model, like, in a functional state that I can use on stream. Because I have it semi-made. Like, it is made, but it's, like, fairly functional. And I gotta purchase, some live 2D in order to do that. I said that like you have to purchase a little bit of live 2D for anything, but you know, like purchase the program live 2D. Because I ran out of the free trial and I can't edit it anymore. because it hates me, so... Alright, I think we're gonna use the liquefy tool, tilt his face upwards. I don't know what I did, but definitely didn't do the best thing. From Wisp, we really want to make a little comic/animation with Telemachus and anti-something or other. The Weenie Hut Jr. sound? Oh, that would be funny. Even if the frogs are uncolored, they're still cute. Oh, thank you. Alright. That's not what I want. I want the eraser. 10,000 out of 10 frogs. Thank you. I don't know, part of me wants to keep them just, like, absolutely broken to HE double hockey sticks and, like, just make that a running gag, but part of me also really just wants to have them finish. Like, like I said, there's a couple of things I do want to do for stream. Like, I want to actually, like, make a whole little animated intro thing, which would be fun. And then maybe a new starting soon screen. And then definitely fix the frogs. Alright. You know what? You know what I'm just gonna do? We're starting over. I don't know what I did wrong, but we did something wrong, so we're starting over. Alright, not bad. I like how pixely this fucking thing is. For gosh knows what reason. It shouldn't be this pixely, but it is. I don't know if I can stomach the pixels. Gosh darn it, I don't... Because this is one of the brushes I use. And then we have just the regular G-Pen brush, which I might just default to. I feel like this needs some more adjustment. I also have this. Alright. We are gonna switch to regular G-Pen brush for right now, just because the anti-aliasing stuff is not working on this other brush that I have. Like, it is quite literally just 10% pixels. Actually, it's 100% pixels. Which, I mean, the G-Pen brush is going to be 2, but it's softer pixels, you know? You gotta go. That's perfectly fine, Wisp. Thank you so much for joining. It's been an absolute blast to have you. Good luck with the animatic. Thank you, thank you. Alright, we're tossing some frogs down. Get some of these bad boys in here. You know what? I think actually it might help the drawing instead of hinder it if I quite literally just get rid of his eyeballs. Because I feel like I can push the expression more if he doesn't have eyes. And he's not the main focal point, so it'll be alright. And then we can always go back and give him eyeballs, you know? Bro doesn't need to be eyeball-less forever, but for right now, I took his eyes. or whatever the sound clip is. Because, jeez, I can't remember. But have a good one, Wisp. Another thing I've realized while drawing Odysseus is that I gave him very similar hair to one of my OCs. But that's mostly because I really like this kind of curl wave texture for drawing hair. Probably one of my favorite textures to draw for hair. That or like ringlets. The expressions are so good. Thank you. We'll have to work on it a little bit later. I mean, for my other animatics, this is something I learned in Cool Egg. You know, one of the only things I learned is that if you think you have done an expression like emphasized enough, you have not. You have to go back and try and push that expression more, and then you're good. Whenever you draw your first expression, you have to redraw it because it's not actually pushed enough, and you can always push it more. Which is something I like to live by when I actually remember that, so. Oh my gosh, I almost gave him eyes and it almost looked okay. But it's giving, I don't know. It's giving off model if I add eyes. And for those who don't know, off model is pretty much, you know, an animation term that the character does not look like the character. I need to stop fussing about his face and continue the rest of him. Because there is more to Odysseus than just a face. Hello, Cuban Potato. Welcome, welcome. Don't want to interrupt, but is there an active Discord link? The one in the description isn't working. Gosh darn it. Let me see. I might just have to re-add it, because unfortunately, my Discord has notoriously had a awful link for whatever reason. So give me a second. Alright. Oh man. It's gonna take me a second just because. Alright. And then let me see if I can update the description, and then hopefully it will work. So, thank you for letting me know that it wasn't working for you. It's had this problem for a while for no gosh darn reason, but hopefully, alright, it should be updated right now, so hopefully it's a little bit better. If it doesn't work, then I might have to solve it after stream. But yeah, the Discord is open for anyone who wants to join. It's mostly for, like, artists and everything. It is a pretty small Discord, so it's a little quiet, but anyone who joins, I do hope you have fun there. Probably gonna do a Discord event here soon. I'm thinking probably, end of this week, maybe do a new Discord event, so that'll be fun. From Keeping Potato, there, they can be finicky. You have to manage one for your college queer org. Yeah, and there's a handful of issues. Oh, that's actually really cool to manage a Discord for, like, a college or something. That's actually really cool. I have to remember that this frame is literally going to be on screen for, like, less than a second. So... One must focus on the frames that are going to be on the screen for a while, and I'm not doing that. I think it's going to be faster to quite literally just do a secondary round of sketches and then actually transition into doing line art. I think it's legitimately going to be faster this way. Also, I'm just going to show how many frogs are on the screen before I'm going to have to commit, like, frogricide and delete most of them because my computer's starting to lag a little bit and I cannot draw like this. Which is also the reason why I have not been using my VTuber model as well, is because unfortunately my computer cannot handle it. Alright. I'm going to show the absolute god tier amount of frogs before they're going to be all murdered in cold blood, but that's okay. Alright. Boom. 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 Frogs. Alright. Say goodbye to the frogs, everybody. They'll be back, but... There we go. Back down to 1. Hopefully the computer will be running more smoothly, and we're just gonna commit to doing a secondary round of sketches to actually tidy stuff up. That way I can still remain loose with everything and not try and be so finicky about how it turns out. Because sometimes even the act of just saying, like, oh, this is the secondary sketch makes it turn out better than the line art would in general. So, I think that's my experience with art. About there. And a little bit of a racy. There we go. Alright. This even just looks better. Alright. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's okay. We're here to learn and make mistakes. Learn again. Alright. Alright, we're gonna actually have Odysseus probably just have his hand on the railing. Something like that. Maybe he's like pushing off of the railing, I say that as I'm not going to actually have time to animate it, but that's okay. Alright. Broski's size difference is dramatic, so we're going to have to fix that. Problem fixed. Okay, next one is here. and he literally turns his back on his crew after he literally is like, hey yo, run, and then dips off to the side. You know, as one does. Probably also going to keep this one light on detail and probably not bother with doing eyeballs either, as the main focus is going to be Scylla right here. Which this might actually be a part if I have time. Then I'm actually going to go in and add a couple more frames and like do some fun animation stuff with it. Where was this hand last time? This hand was about here. So we'll keep that in relatively the same position. And let's say that he curls his arm kind of into him. That way he's doing a full turn and kind of like scrunching, you know, together. I like how I put arrows down, and I don't feel like they point to anything half the time. Boom, boom, boom. He's in the background, so it doesn't really matter how good he looks. One strand, second strand. Give Broski his lovely lion mane. Ooh, from Spareberry, there's another thing you're working on, an Undertale AU. Ooh, fun! It's been a long time since I've heard, like, Undertale AUs. Is it specifically an Undertale or a Deltarune AU? Just because I'm curious. Alright, something's off Broski's face. Undertale only? Ooh! I remember back in the day where I used to have a bunch of Undertale AU ideas. I think I tried to, like, actually start making comics for a few of them. But I say comics and it was, like, only 1 or 2 panels. It's always fun to think about, though. Undertale has such, like, I don't know, a grip still on people's psyche that it's actually fun to think that the fandom and like fan content is still going strong. Like, if I remember recently, there was like a reanimated animation for one of the, like, I think it was Stronger Than You Undertale version. I can't remember though. But honestly, it was really cool to see like something be reanimated. We're gonna use some liquefying to dents this gosh darn guy's head in. He doesn't have a cone head. You saw that? Yeah, no, it was really cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Undertale's probably, I'd say either, oh man, either top 3 or top 10. You know, I'm gonna say top 5 reasons why I actually decided to pursue, like, animation and, storyboarding and such. Just because how cool and awesome that people's animations were for that game. And still hold up to this day. And it's really cool that someone actually went back and was like, you know what, I'm gonna redraw the work that I did. But as like a better animator, and that was, it's always fun to see like people's growth as artists, because it's not something you always see linearly. Cheese and crackers. I can't speak. I cannot speak. But it's not something that you always see straight away at a first glance, but and then, okay. Boop. And practically Odysseus at this point has done a complete 180 and turned back around. Just quite literally just dodging out of the way as someone's about to get absolutely chomped by Scylla. Whereas like, run for your lives, and then doesn't even give this, Scylla doesn't even hesitate. He dips and she just absolutely launches. From Spearberry, your AU idea is that Azrael uses plasma's power to bring back the human souls back to life. Ooh, that's actually a really good concept. So is this, I'm assuming, pacifist run where like all of the human souls are brought back to life and all get to live happily again. Hello, Dragon Paint, welcome. It's been so long, it has been a hot minute. How are you? Alright, we're gonna just do a full turn for Odysseus. And at least kind of clean up the sketch a little. Have him put his head down in shame as he knows what he's doing. You're good. Oh, your friend just took you out dancing and your brain is fried? How am I? I'm doing well. I'm right there with you about my brain being fried. These last 2 weeks were, quite literally like IRL stuff. Like, my sister got married and that was wonderful, and I'm so happy for her, but man, it was stressful. I was like, oh shoot, I haven't even started my dress and I'm a bridesmaid. Oh no. And there's a whole complications with that, and you'll never be able to guess, I am gonna be on the road soon. I got my driver's permit, so be wary. Everyone is now in danger. So hectic, but things are going well. Gotta give Odysseus a little cowlick. Wedding and driver's license? Yeah! You know, the 2 most important things in life. Attending other people's wedding and driving a car, so. Oh, that's epic. Thank you. on going out dancing. Was it to like a club or just like general like, yeah, let's go out and have some fun? If you don't mind me asking. Alright. We did swing dancing? Nice. Ballroom dancing thing? That actually sounds like a lot of fun. Speaking of the wedding, oh my gosh. The groom totally could have used some, like, ballroom dancing lessons, because... Oh, man. The first, like, dance was a little sad. But that's okay. He can just do the square step in a oh man. Hey, they had fun at least. You cannot dance, you were so lost. It's all about where to place your feet when dancing, you know? Like if your feet are in a good position, then you're in a good position. That's you. You're gonna be that groom. Well, the funniest part is that wait, real quick, from Spiritberry, you're doing somewhat good. You're an adult now. Oh yeah, speaking of which, happy birthday, Spiritberry. I know this is pretty late, but welcome to adulthood. Unfortunately, you do have to pay taxes. So, be excited for that. Yay! But back to the groom's dance with my sister was the bride, and then her groom, or her husband now. My sister quite literally taught me and my brother to ballroom dance. So, like, my sister would be the lead in waltz ballroom dancing. So, square step, and then, like, pass-offs, and, you know, all the fancy stuff. Right? She would lead us when dancing, but for her wedding, she's like, no, I want my husband to lead the dance. And this MF has never once even attempted to do a waltz before. And they didn't really have time to practice because they were a little too busy planning their honeymoon and trip to Austria, which is super excited for them. And oh man, I wish I could pull up this video, but I can't. I will not pull up the video. But it's just them whispering to each other as my sister's trying to give him instructions, and then he instantly forgets them. Oh man, it was a good watch though. I'm glad I stayed to the reception till that, because they didn't even do their first dance till around like 9 p.m. and the reception started around 3. So, ooh, you're getting your ID soon? Nice. Now you can be identified. How does it feel, Spiritberry, to be able to be identified now? I'm gonna label the cheese and crackers. I need to get these frogs out of the way. This is gonna be labeled yellow. And then we'll have the one above it labeled orange, I think. This guy sounds just like you. Your memory is like a goldfish. Oh man. You know, I think a lot of people's memory just sometimes you listen to people. Wait. Okay. I remember what I was gonna say. Okay. Just because someone remembers what they said doesn't mean you remembered to listen to them. You know? So that's kind of how I've been living life right now. There's so many things that I'm like, oh, I gotta do this and gotta do that, because I'm probably gonna be going back to college like this this summer, which is gonna be exciting. I'm actually gonna finish my degree, which is, you know, important and fun. A lot of things coming up this year. Maybe 25 or 2025 will be the year for everybody. I hope so. Yeah, Coleg. Gonna go back to Coleg. Can I share where I'm going? I am gonna be going to... I will share a general kind of thing, because I'm not gonna specifically say where it's gonna be at. Specifically not on like a live stream that's gonna be up for a while. But I'm gonna be going to a college in Colorado, specifically meant for art and illustration. So it's exciting. Last college I went to, which I will say this one because it doesn't exist anymore, was the University of the Arts out in Philadelphia. So, oh no, you're absolutely fine, Dragon Pain. I totally get the wanting to know, and I'm not uncomfortable by it at all. I was just like, I don't know if I should like, I don't know if it's doxing myself or not, so. I'm like, it's I don't know what constitutes as like enough information for someone to just like, you know what, screw you, I'm gonna find all your personal information off of like one single thing someone said, you know? People on the internet are scary. I don't know if you know that, but alright. Let's draw a nice little pretty Scylla. Totally get it, especially with stream. Yeah. I mean, if I deleted like stream VODs afterwards, I probably wouldn't really care about it. But I usually keep them up for a while, so. I mean, I don't think I have deleted any stream VODs. I should probably go through and like clean up my streams. But that requires effort. And I think across this entire live stream, the one thing that people could probably gather is absolutely will do anything to avoid having to do effort. Entire reason why you heard not to talk to anyone online for the longest time. You heard so many horror stories and generally shy. Yeah, no, I totally get that. Like, I have had some, not internet horror stories, thankfully, but IRL horror stories that make me pretty hesitant, so. Which, maybe I'll share those one day, but probably not right now. Alright, boom. Hopefully I can keep Scylla on model, because, I don't know, I like the design I had for her. And out of so sorry to hear that. Hope you're okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. It was stuff that happened a couple years ago. So we are all good now. Alright. Boom. Draw a little happy Scylla. Aw, look how cute. Little heart. Yeah. No sad. Only need happy Scylla. Bad feelings gone. Only happy demonic fish monster. Alright, I'm not gonna give her pupils on this one just because it's gonna just crowd up the design for right now. Alright. Figure out where her chin and everything is. Her face is gonna be a little wonky, but your cat's birth. Aww. They're now 7 and 6. Oh, that's so cute though. Happy birthday to both of them. You know, I wish I knew when my cat's birthdays were. I should really just decide a date to celebrate their birthdays. Because I don't know. They deserve it. Yeah, did you do anything special for their birthday? I agree with Dragon Paint. That would be really fun to know. Fix Scylla's face a little bit. Just because this one is going to be sitting on screen for a while, so I want to make sure it's a good one, you know? Unfortunately, no, but you did give them treats. I mean, hey, that's all they could ask for, you know? I think that's what most people ask for on their birthday anyways, is instead of like going out and doing something, just like, yes, cake, cake is pretty much just a human treat, so I feel like that's a pretty good general birthday thing to do. Speaking of kitty cats, I my kitty cat. I don't know if you guys can hear her. She's angry. I will be right back. I gotta open. She's in practice. I gotta go open the door. She stopped yelling at me. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. The cat is outside. She has been freed. I know, honestly, I wish I knew some good treats to give my kitty cats, because we have, like, I don't know, like catnip treats. And they are, I don't know, our cats don't really like them very much. And as much as I really like feeding our cats goldfish, it's not very healthy for them. And we're trying to wean them off of goldfish. So, Dragon Paint, why does this remind you of that? I'm gonna put the cat on the mic. You know what? That's a valid reminder, though. Hello! I'm gonna probably butcher your name. I'm so sorry. Hinzuri Soba? Maybe. But hello, I hope you're having a good day. Meow. Yep. To be honest, I have no idea what my mic picks up and what it doesn't pick up, because sometimes I'm like playing games with some friends, and I say friends, I don't have any friends. I'm my brother. When I'm playing games with my brother, he sometimes I'll be like, oh my gosh, the cat's in here, she's meowing so loud, and he's like, I hear absolutely nothing. And then other times, he's like, dude, turn down the mic. The cat's being so loud. So, honestly, a toss-up. Alrighty. But howdy, Soba. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a good day so far. We're gonna see if I can get the perspective of this right. If not, I'm just gonna cry myself to sleep, and that's okay. As usual, one does that every night. Alright. I know, I absolutely love my cats. I just wish they did, like, more cute things for me to take pictures of them so I could share them more on the internet, but I mean, the best picture I've got recently is my cat in a laundry bin. You have to go to sleep? That's perfectly fine. Have a good night. Oh, never mind. I thought you said you were having a good night. You're sending good vibes so you can have a good night's sleep. Oh, I thank you. Joke's on you. This is mostly joke. I either cry myself to sleep or I just don't sleep at all. I mean, this past week I was working on my bridesmaid's dress, and last night I'm not gonna even lie to you, I was just drawing until like 8 a.m. It was quite literally like from 3 p.m. to 8 a.m. I was drawing all throughout the night. Then I was probably like, oh, I should probably get some sleep, or otherwise my sleep schedule's gonna be screwed up. Which it already is, so that's such a mood. I was working on a drawing that I was doing for a friend's birthday, which has been taking me a while, and I feel really bad. That, and I was working on doing a redraw because I was like, you know what? I have not drawn. I don't know. I felt like drawing one of my OCs and hadn't drawn him in a hot minute. And was like, you know what? I want to see if I improved in my art at all, because I don't know. Right now I'm in that, that artist mood where you're like, ah, yes, I believe I have improved in drawing. But then you look at your art and you're like, have I really? So I was like, nah, I gotta do a redraw for confidence, Also, I'd like to just mention these hands. Goddamn. Why is it when I'm always distracted on stream, I draw the best hands? I'm just absolutely yapping, and then boom. I get blessed with, like, the best hands ever. Alright. Her douillage is probably a little too pronounced for this, whatchamacallit, this angle, but I'm just gonna keep it as is. It's pretty much her connection. I'm doing it like, bottom of her knees is pretty much where her thing connects. Oh no, spring. Hello, Star Tomato. Welcome, welcome. Those are good hands. Thank you. From Dragon Paint, those hands slap. Thank you. I don't know. I think they're about to slap 6 crewmates on Odysseus' ship. I had a funnier way of phrasing that, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how PC that is. So. No crab spiders here. Why, thank you, Star Tomato. That is an inside joke. I used to draw really bad hands and feet back in the day, to the point where someone decided to call them crab spiders. So, if you hear that around, that's where that's from. Alright. That's not a bad position. We're gonna flip the canvas. Oh, man. When you flip the canvas and you're like, oh, it's looking good, then you get disappointed in yourself. And then one gets disappointed in themselves. Alright, that's okay. Boom! We just rotate the head, bring it up. I don't know, something that I'm not super sure if I'm gonna have the confidence to kind of portray in this animatic is at this part where Scylla's kind of gonna do a little like face split and pretty much chomp the screen. I want her to do like a little rotation, like her whole body does a rotation. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the skills to do that though. We will see. However, it is hair time. So, yay, hair time. Let's go. Really excited for the animation, though. they showed you the progress of the animation already. Nice! This is the one for your OC cappuccino, right? It's probably gonna look absolutely insane. Super hyped for you. I can't wait to see it. My frog is in front of my undo button. There we go. Alright, I might have to cull the frogs again. They mayhaps are getting too strong for my computer again. Hello, Bella. Welcome, welcome. Also, Scylla. Yeah! Doing Scylla as next Animatic. You're seeing when this drops. When it drops. Nice, I'm glad. And hopefully it'll be pretty cool. We have, time will only tell though. Ten out of 10 Scylla design. Thank you. I wanted to do something a little different, but also inspired by other Scylla designs. I know my favorite little detail that not many people are gonna actually like remember is this little hair strand that I'm gonna be putting on her. Is supposed to look like an anglerfish anchor, you know? Where they got the little lure on the top of their heads. Just because, I don't know, I really like adding unnecessary dramatic cowlicks to characters. Or I think they're called ahoge. But I really like adding those to characters, so might as well make them resemble something. I'm not excited for drawing as many teeth as I'm gonna need to. Most of the Scylla design is gonna be drawing teeth. And I'm gonna drive myself insane drawing teeth. From Spiritberry, there's another thing you're working on? Because you're working on multiple things. Ooh, related to Spiritberry and Cappuccino? Ooh, I'd love to hear about it if you'd like to share. And, you know, we're all working on multiple things. I totally get that. You can't burn yourself on one project. You have to burn yourself on multiple projects over the course of like a few months, you know? Just how art is. That her little like star mouth opening is not in the right place. I'm gonna need to move that. Or do I move Scylla herself? I like her position, so I'm just gonna move the star mouth thing. We gotta wait for it. There we go. Flip it. There. About there. That's where that's supposed to actually be. Alright, we're gonna have to kill the frogs again. You're designing their kids. Oh, cute. They're at canon yet, or at least you haven't really decided yet. Oh, I mean, but that's always fun to imagine, though. Like if your favorite couples or like OC ships had like, you know, progeny, what they would look like. They should be canon. Blessed, they should be. I mean, that's also the fun thing with kids is that. I don't know, it's a fun way to explore your characters in a different light, like as parents or something. And it's also a good way to round off certain character arcs in prologues and stuff, so. Mainly they're mostly just fun to imagine. There. Boom. Now, I gotta figure out Because I think at some point in time I did get like ribbon brushes of teeth. Which, I mean, if I did, then I don't have to worry about drawing so many teeth. I can just use a ribbon brush. But that depends. I have a lot of downloaded materials, so... It could be literally anywhere. And don't pay attention to the fact that most of the, you know, you're right, they should be getting it. They should. Oh my gosh, wait, hold up. I do have a teeth ribbon brush. Oh god, it's huge right now. Hold up. Wow, if I wanted some generic as AF teeth, I could just use ribbon brush. But that's not the vibe I'm going for, unfortunately. Do I have any others? Mostly just blood stain stuff in my body category. Let me see if I have that here. Or I might have to just, you know, take the actual way out. Teeth in download. Teeth in 3D. In image materials. No! I don't have teeth. I could have sworn I had a downloaded pair of ribbon teeth that were better than this. Man. Let me do a quick scroll just to triple check. Don't judge me for my entire folder of uncategorized downloaded materials off the Clip Studio Paint store. This is not an addiction. It's just, you know, sometimes you don't know what you need, so you just download absolutely everything. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, there's a little cat. Pixel outline brush. Alright, nope, we're oh, we're looking for a teeth brush. I could have sworn I downloaded one semi-recently. Please, I swear. Oh man. Come on, man. Alright, yeah, this is probably gonna be a useless endeavor. From Spiritberry, by the way, the kids have names. They're Strawberry Milk and Chocolate Milk. Aw, cute! One of their names to be drinks like cappuccino, but at least one of them have berry in their name. That's cute. Random question, what are some cartoon styles that you've seen in your lifetime that really stuck out to you? Cartoon styles. I'd have to say... I gotta really think on this, because... one of them would definitely have to be the original, like, Justice League and Justice League Unlimited series. I really like their like simple style of like just simplification of their characters and how much they can actually get out of them with. Hold up, let me pull up some examples. Scylla and all of her teeth can wait. This is an important question. So yeah, Justice League Unlimited series. Yeah. This is a cartoon style that's super duper stuck to me. So if I had to choose one, it would definitely be this one. As for others, I gotta really think about it. Because I'm definitely more of a, I definitely also really like Invincible. They have a really nice cartoon style that, I mean, of course the animation drops so hard some episodes. It's absolute garbage. But the majority of the time, it's pretty good. So like Justice League, a lot of superheroes. Invincible mentioned a lot of superhero kind of stories. I'm trying to think of every single cartoon that I've watched in my life, and it's drawing a blank. Ooh, Spectacular Spider-Man style? Yeah, that's a good one. Ooh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rise series. That one has some really good animation. And I really like the style of it. Alright. I'm culling the frogs. They're getting frog recited again. Sean Galloway, you think he's the guy who did it? Yeah, I think so too. I'm really bad with remembering names. I'm right about the TMNT Rise. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of slept on the series a little bit. I remember seeing some of the original episodes, and I kind of slept on the series, but then the movie, man. The movie came out, and I think everyone just... Man, Puss in Boots movie and that movie coming out, that was peak. Or, I think in the same year? I can't remember, but damn. It was pretty good, but now we have ugly Shrek to look at, and the issue is not that he's ugly, it's that he's not ugly enough, you know? TMNT Rise is a goated movie. It's such a good movie. There's an audio clip from it that I've been wanting to use for ages that I have not used yet. Oh, yuck, yeah. I saw someone who was like a previous DreamWorks animator analyze their Shrek, and they said the number one issue is that 1, he does not have eyelashes or prominent eyelashes, and 2, his eyes are too close together. Make the eyes smaller and a little bit further apart, and he would be fine. They tried to apply the last wish to the new Shrek. I mean, I've heard the opposite, actually. Ooh, a movie that you like is Flow, if you've seen it. I don't think I have seen it. Let me look that up real quick. Yep, that's it. The proportions are right. He just looks off model. That's literally... Hopefully I'm pulling up the right film, but if it is, this looks absolutely adorable. I have not finished this series or seen this series, but if this is the correct one, I might have to give it a listen. The Shrek that was in Last Wish was better looking. Yeah, he was. Flow is an indie film? Nice! I'll definitely have to give it a look. It looks absolutely adorable. It reminds me of the cat game Stray a little bit. Please watch it. I will. I also watched the animated Wing Feather Saga. That was a cute show. I'm excited for season 2. I don't know if it's come out yet though. Alright. First things first. Okay, let's actually get started on these teeth instead of avoiding my issues until they go away. want to make sure like they're jagged and kind of weird teeth. So glad you mentioned it. Yeah, I know I watched it a while ago, so it's not currently at the forefront of my knowledge, but that was awesome. Oh, it didn't. It's behind a paywall, unfortunately. Well, maybe I may pay for it at some point in time, but I'm a little broke right now. Got Kool-Aid, and then wedding stuff absolutely just drained my wallet. So, I don't know. But speaking of a drained wallet, I'm gonna do a shameless merch plug real quick. Because I did actually finally, these packets, I can... Finally, actually, if anyone's seen anything for Teaser, which is a online, shopping, like, whatchamacallit, an online shopping store, I totally finally put some stuff up there, which I at least should plug at least once. No one is obligated to buy anything, but I should at least plug it once per thing, just so people know it is there. Because I am notoriously bad for mentioning stuff like that, so. Let me wait for it to load through. But boom, here we go. I have a little teaser shop. So got cute little designs on here, which have been made by me, and there's not very many of them because I've been a little lazy. Yes, plug your merch, girl. So yeah, they're a little bit more on the expensive side, unfortunately, but that's kind of just how the, whatchamacallit, the platform runs. But got an Odysseus, little cute sweatshirt here. Hold up, if I can just... Yeah! Look how lovely and stretched that image is. Oh my god, when you get money, you're gonna shop and buy something? Nah, that's totally fair. It's only if you want to, though. I'm probably gonna buy this for myself when I get paid, because I want to at least buy one of each design, just to double check the quality and everything. But, I draw because of inspiration? Nah, I draw because of spite. I don't know. This is something I will unironically buy for myself when I get paid. And then, I don't know, last one, kind of just a reuse of this little cute thing that I think I did for an artist support. Dragon Paint just got hired for 2 new projects, so you may have some extra cash. It is entirely up to you. Only buy if you like the designs. So, I'm not entirely sure on the quality yet, because I do need to you know, purchase them for myself in order to do some quality assurance, but yeah! You want the burnout shirt? Frog gimme? Well, I'm glad you guys like them. I'm gonna go back to drawing way too many teeth than necessary for Scylla. I know, I kind of want to give it kind of like a Yarnaby look, where, you know how Yarnaby has all the, like, slobber and saliva like when he opens his mouth. I hope to do that for this animation. You know, you love how I draw teeth. Thank you. These are very lazy teeth right now. I don't know. That's like every artist has those little aspects of a person or anatomy that they really like to draw. Teeth is one of mine, but right now I'm just throwing them on here. Teeth are just being tossed onto Scylla. Just mouths everywhere, you know? Yeah, trying to give him like a little bit of a Yarnaby mouth as well. Alright. I have to remember she has long hair. I gotta put that somewhere. Probably gonna have it kind of maintain being forked in two, so kind of split into two halves, so it can kind of look like a snake tongue, which I think would be fun. You were able to sell some of your stickers for people at school. They'd love them. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. The stickers turned out great. You should start a trend to just stick them in random places so students keep buying them, and just make your school faculty hate you. Because that's what people at my school did. There was one girl who started like a sticker selling business. It's like, oh yeah, pay me $20 and I'll make a sticker for you. And then people just kept buying them and just sticking them on stuff. From drawing in paint, they're so organic to those. Like the teeth brush isn't working, but I personally love how you're drawing them. Thank you. Yeah, the teeth brush was not working. It would have been very sad if I just decided, you know what, screw it, teeth brush. Maybe I'll make my own teeth brush. Because nothing's stopping me from just quickly making a teeth ribbon brush that is more like jagged and, you know, it could be more like that. Reminds me of something you did recently. You visited your old college last month and pranked them. Nice! Stuck googly eyes on the campus. Nice. Dude, that's awesome. It's my belief that everything in this world would be made better with googly eyes. Like, there's not a single thing that you can name that would not be majorly improved. Oh, wait. Hold up. Where was I going with that? Okay. If you put googly eyes on something, it's an instant upgrade to anything in the world. Someone bought the sticker for $20. They were literally not willing to go any lower than that. Heck yeah. That person is an absolute goat. They are the goat. You gotta pay what you're worth, you know? And they think you're worth a lot. Therefore, they paid you a lot. And as they should. Alright. I gotta move these teeth a little bit more down because they're not in the right place. Should be about there. How Scylla doesn't get stabbed by her own teeth as like this little flower mouth closes, I don't know. That's not a question for me. That is a question for the gods, you know. That's like, I didn't think about that. Therefore it's not a question I can answer. There we go. Gotta get that long, flowy black hair that everyone's having so far. They suck back into the gums like Toothless. I mean, they probably could. I know one of the funniest things that when I first, I think I posted the concept art on YouTube as well for Scylla, and then someone's comment was like, oh my god, I absolutely love this. And then in quotations marks, smash, and I'm like, there's always one. There's always one person. And can I say that I blame them? Absolutely not. They could retract, you meant retract. Couldn't think of the word. That's all good. Oh, what's better is that your teacher who bought it. And it's on his computer now. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. You gotta love teachers supporting their students. I'm so happy for you. This is awesome. You know, this is also giving me Demogorgon vibes from whatchamacallit, Stranger Things, but that was not the inspiration. But it is giving me those vibes. Ooh, you know what's something I should do beforehand before I get too far into this? I should actually turn the background gray. Like a mid-tone gray. Just because I feel like that's gonna be easier to see. I have no idea when the next season is coming out. To be honest, I was never super into Stranger Things. Mostly because for some reason I had like a chip on my shoulder being like, that's not what a Demogorgon is in D&D. And then I never really watched it. And then I don't know. To me, I feel like I feel like it's something that I probably won't be able to get into. Something I should watch, but I don't know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I know it's a lot of people's like favorite series or something. Or favorite series, but I don't know. Unfortunately, it's notoriously bad. I'm notoriously bad for getting into not really getting into shows when I watch them. I enjoy them, and then I unfortunately move on for a lot of them. It's a bit spooky. Your mom wasn't really a fan either. I'm perfectly fine with spooky stuff. I love spooky stuff. But I don't know. Then again, I haven't seen much content for or of it, so it's something that I'll just actually have to sit down and watch. So it's something I think has been on my to-watch list for a while, and I've never really taken the time to watch it. So I guess when the next season comes out, I will probably watch the rest of it. So many teeth. Absolutely so many teeth. Also, looks like my bitrate absolutely tanked, so I apologize if you're experiencing any interruptions. For no gosh darn discernible reason, my bitrate decided to commit seppuku, so oop, here we go. Dude, the Tooth Fairy would absolutely go bankrupt with Scylla. I would just like to mention. Like, I don't think Scylla ever gets visited by the Tooth Fairy, because Tooth Fairy's gonna take one look and be like, nah, that ain't worth it. Absolutely just go broke. Ever. Just, even just a quarter for each tooth. Absolutely broke by the time Scylla's like, has lost even like 20 teeth. Alright. I don't know. I think I might finish this page up and then call it a night. I do have work tomorrow, unfortunately, so I can't stay up too late. I did really want to get to like the big little fight scene here, but I unfortunately don't think I'll have time. At least not for this stream. Go. And what's nice about having a darker background, what if Scylla is the Tooth Fairy? Oh my gosh, yeah. She just steals the teeth. And that's how she has so many. You're gonna mention Deltarune right now, because Deltarune fandom is actually going insane right now. Oh my gosh, what's happening in Deltarune right now? Is it good insane or bad insane? Because it really could be either, depending. Alright, how does saliva look? I don't know how that looks. It looks kind of weird. I'll figure it out. I'll look at some images. Get some references. If only you could show you the Deltarune diff TikToks that come into your For You page. Hello, Brick. Welcome. Or Brick/Brock. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if I could do like the cool, like, you know, spooky, scary thing where there's saliva, kind of like Yarnaby. I don't know if I can pull that off right now. Just call you Brick. Alrighty. Well, howdy, Brick. How are you doing today? Kind of like a hand here from Scylla's little monster body, which I want to look like a kind of messed up mutation kind of hand. Doing good. How about me? I am doing pretty well. Having fun drawing. I'm gonna be drawing way too many teeth. I've realized that I'm gonna be just drowning in teeth. And then, fun fact, apparently Scylla is now the Tooth Fairy. Alright. I gotta look at my reference. Good luck drawing Scylla. Thank you. Alright. Heads. Okay. Let's kind of figure out where her body yaddy is, and then go from there. It's basically people going insane over Toby's post on Blue Sky. Oh shoot! I mean, last thing I knew that Toby Fox posted was like that carpet song. So, from Brick, you want to make an animatic so badly, but your art style changes so much for it to be consistent. LOL. You know what? That's totally fair. The number one thing that I recommend is to make like a reference. Something that a lot of animators do for characters to make sure that they are on model and look like they're supposed to. It also doesn't super duper matter if the character remains completely consistent as long as they have like identifying factors. Oh, thank you, Dragon Paint. The monster design is awesome. Thank you. Forgot that you probably weren't here when I pulled it up. some wise advice someone gave me was, if you're scared to do something, you just gotta start. Sparks are the cutest thing ever. Thank you, thank you. You missed when they absolutely took over the entire screen, so I have to keep culling their numbers, or they're gonna break my computer. Spearberry talking about the posts for Toby Fox. He made a post talking about Deltarune's progress, and then he mentioned something called Bluey. What? Frick. Well, you just need to choose a song to make an animatic of then. Yeah, that's the big thing. You gotta choose a song. I recommend something that is probably like 3 minutes or less. Just because my first animatic song that I decided to do for Epic the Musical, and the only one I've finished so far is Would You Fall in Love with Me Again, which is 6 minutes long, and I do not wish that upon my worst enemy for doing that as like a first animatic. But then again, it is entirely up to you. Alright. I'm going to just simplify the monstrous aspects of Scylla, because she's a little bit in the background right now. Ooh, no longer you? That would be nice. Feels somewhat easier. Those props doesn't move as much. Yeah. You can always do some fun camera work too. From Spiritberry, people making jokes about Deltarune coming out tomorrow because eventually we will be right. Nice. From Brick, you're not doing Would You Fall in Love with Me Again? That would be torture. It is. As a fellow animatic maker, it is 100% torture. I didn't even fully finish it. I left it in a very sketchy state. Alright, let's mark that off there. And then technically, for Scylla, I have her heads coming towards the neck area of the star mouth, but I'm just gonna not include those right now. Oh, it still looks amazing! Thank you! 3 of you subbed? Well, I'm glad! Oh, I missed one. You're dumb. 7-year-old self used to pronounce Scylla as Sulka. You know what? That's totally fair. I'm not gonna even lie. George's pronunciation of Scylla for a second caught me so off guard. Because I thought he said layer of Solar, so. The animation, Spiritberry, you're talking about the animation that you were using cardboard for? Because I did see that, and it did look awesome. And then Brick, it reminds you of those things from Stranger Things. Yeah, the Demogorgon. That technically wasn't the inspiration, but yes, it does look like the Demogorgon. The actual inspiration for it was Moru from whatchamacallit? Resident Evil 8. So. I should probably do an in-between about here where Scylla moves a little bit more. But that's okay. We're working on it. I think maybe 5 more minutes and then I might call it for stream. You have a good 2-hour-long live stream, which is a lot longer than I thought it would be for today. So I am glad. But also, Spiritberry, that one animation was awesome. I honestly was a little surprised, and I was like, how is this gonna work when you said that you were doing it with cardboard? And it worked really well. From Spiritberry, glad you were able to finish it. You started to lose confidence when you were editing it. Oh, I feel that. I feel that so hard. From Brick, part of you wants to do a suffering animatic. Ooh, but you'd probably move a lot, and it'd be hard for the perspective and anatomy and stuff. Well, depending on what program you have, because for me, I have Clip Studio Paint, which does allow usage of like 3D models. To me, I don't think it's cheating when using a 3D model to help with perspective or backgrounds when like kind of tracing over it. Because if it's something you posed yourself, then I see no issue with that. Because in the long run, it does help you overall. You only have Ibis Paint, don't even have an Apple Pen. You know what? That's totally fair. Well, then my recommendation would be I know there's plenty of apps and stuff that if you always feel uncomfortable with doing a certain perspective, is that there's plenty of apps or online programs that will allow you to pose a like 3D object. Or you can also, I think it's called Tinkercad, which is like it's a free, I think it's a desktop. I think you might be able to use it on mobile, but it's called Tinkercad, which is a very primitive 3D kind of software that you could pose stuff in if you ever need help. But those are just off the rip suggestions. There's probably a lot better stuff. It's been a while since I used Ibis Paint, so I know it's changed a lot from back in the day where I used it. Oh, you used Tinkercad at school for 3D models! You made a keychain with it. Yeah! You could always take screenshots from Tinkercad and always draw over them. It's actually kind of cool that you used it in school. Sorry to dip right before the end. Your brain is calling it quits. No, that's both perfectly fine. Can't wait to see the finished project. Yeah, have a good night too. Because I'm not gonna lie, I will be cheating and using, I have like a boat 3D model for Scylla that I bought off of the Clip Studio Paint asset store, which I will be posing for help with perspective and everything. You're gonna start no longer use storyboard after live? Heck yeah! I'll be excited to see it. I'll be so hyped. My recommendation also is to start with like a 30-second clip that you really enjoy, get a feel for it, and do that 30-second clip. Yeah, whatever is fine. You know what? Fair enough. Gotta get all them teeth in here. You post it to the Discord or something? That would be awesome! Alright, I forgot this actually goes through Scylla's eye. And I will mention probably like the one last thing that I really enjoy about the Scylla design that I made is that when her face opens up, one of her eyes literally falls out of place. You gotta torture myself with more tea. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Boom. Alright. I think I might be calling it for a night. It was an absolutely lovely stream. So thank you all. I didn't get too much done, unfortunately. I got a little too distracted, but that's usually what happens, I'm not gonna lie. Might be your favorite from the Thunder Saga? Yes, I absolutely love. I think it's probably my favorite overall. Freaking Thunder. Yeah. I missed this from Strawberry. You can explain the story behind the animation, like the meaning. I think maybe next stream, I would absolutely love to hear more of your idea behind the animation you commissioned. Or the animation that you had for like the cardboard cutouts. That would be awesome. Alright. Have a good one, everybody. I hope you have a good day and or night. Make sure to drink some water, touch some grass, and definitely stretch. So have a good one. I will end it off on this beautiful, actually, you know what? This image of Scylla, you know, just giving you a nice little smile. Here you guys go.